QB2 competition.
Mason looked good, bro. Mason looked real good. I thought Mason controlled the offense the way he was supposed to. Loved his command. Loved his arm. Thought it was very lively, like it's supposed to be. But we knew he had a strong arm. Well, if you were a Mason, like person,
I would never describe it as strong. Definitely adequate arm. And fine. He's connected on many deep passes before.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to have a strong arm to get it out there.
He just
got to be accurate to get it out there.
He doesn't throw too many deep balls when he's out there.
But he's a smooth passer of the football, man. I thought that he did good showing his legs as well. You saw him get a little run on. But I said I thought that was good. I love the situational awareness in the 2-minute drill before the half as well. You take some shots. All right, cool. Ball got stopped in the middle of the field. We ain't celebrating. Hey, everybody, come on. Say spike, kill, clock. Like, I loved all of that, man. To me, I'm like, all right, do it again. We got to see it next week now. I'm not going to say, yo, man, go ahead, let him go out there with the second group and have Mitch go out with the third group. If they wanted to flip it like that, cool. I'm not tripping on just that one part because I also felt like the style of calls that Mitch got were a little bit different. He takes the shot, 50-50 ball to Cody White.
Cody White pulled his best Claypool impression right there.
So I'm like, okay, he threw the pick. But I said, that's the same ball you throw to George Pickens, is the same ball we didn't throw to Claypool, the same ball we throw there. That's the 50-50 jump ball.
Threw it up for Cody White to make a play.
And it hit his hands.
And did a little gator arm, and it hit his hands. That's what I was saying. I said that wasn't on me.
Bro, when people tried to trip on me, I said, bro, it hit his hands. That is a 50-50 football. Like, I said, if you want to critique it, you could say, know your personnel. Should you throw a 50-50 ball to Cody White? You can make that case. But in the game...
We're talking about backup Mitch right now. He's out there with a cigarette in his mouth. I don't think he gives a shit.
Mitch is like, bro, if you open, I'm going to throw it to you.
I don't think he gives a shit.
Mitch,
First preseason game.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Mitch put that thing right where it's supposed to be.
Doesn't care.
Cody, go get that rock. So I was like, I didn't hate that. And then I also thought that when he had the nice third down throw to Connor to set up the field goal. Excellent job in terms of bunch formation, but waiting to see Connor beat the DB. And then anticipating, cutting it. He ain't wait to cut that thing. I thought Mason has some great anticipation throws too. Turns just like, yo, I don't even need to see it come up and I know it's about to be there, letting it rip. That to me is like, we can talk about that next level stuff. Like, I love the anticipation throws. But to me, that's what I thought with Mitch in terms of his performance. I said they ran the ball a ton. Because I was also out there when McFarland was cooking. So I was like, you were handing the ball off. You take the shot to Cody White. It hits him in his hands. It got picked.
You and Gunner have a little miscommunication.
So, and everybody tripped. Oh, my God, did you see the almost? It's like, bro, all right, it's incomplete. Cool. All right. You get the big time throw to Connor. You set the field goal. We make the field goal. We good. Then I thought he was done. So, yeah, I ain't have like a strong, like, oh, man, Mason.
No, people are calling for Mason as QB2 right now.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, it was one game. It looked good for what Mason did. I said for Mitch, though.
He's not QB2.
Mitch was out there cooking with the running game, though. It was like, yo, we running the ball right now. McFarland, it's your time. Because if you think about when Kenny was out there, we didn't really run the ball.
No.
That was so I felt like it was four different variations of the offense. We saw Kenny's version. We saw when he called it for Mitch. We saw how Kenny was calling it for Mason. And then we even saw when he got to Tanner Morgan. So it was a vibe, though, bro. It was definitely a vibe.
Mitch is still QB2 in my opinion.
Yes.
I don't even think it's a debate. I just can't believe it. I can't believe the amount of hate that Mitch has gotten recently. Just even the flip of like Mason was probably one of the most hated guys here with the Steelers. Mm-hmm. And then Mitch has the 3-pick game against the Ravens. Mm-hmm. And then whenever it's time to decide who's going to start for the Panthers because Kenny was still hurt, there was that graphic. It's still in my mind. 75% of the people voted. It might even been 80% of the people voted Mason over Mitch to start. Yeah. And I guess that's carried over into the preseason.
But that's my thing, man. Like,
it's insane.
I'm like, Mitch still look good. Like,
Mitch is QB2. Like, he's solidly our QB2.
But you know what it is though. Mason had the sexier play though. Mason had the sexier play because you got wide open. It was a beautiful deep pass.
It was a good deep pass. I'm just saying, anyone could have made that throw.
We say that all the time. Who made the throw though?
I know. I'll give him props. But his stat line looks a lot better because of that.
That's fine. But this is not the first time we've seen him do that. He did it even last year in the preseason, George Pickens. And that's when everybody tried to say that was more Pickens. It's like, no, bro, that Mason Mason could do this, bro.
That really was a nice ball.
Mason has the bad rep here because everybody made their final decision.
No, he is a good rep now. That's what I'm saying.
It's trying
him over Mitch.
But this is what I'm saying. Him over Mitch in a small scale, but never going to be, would you take him over Kenny?
No one's taking him over Kenny.
That's what I'm saying. And why is that? Because of the first year you saw him play. A lot of people have already wrote his whole career off of that first season with him and Duck. So anytime he does anything like even what he did the other day, it's like, whoa, is he really like that? Can he really just like, yes, he's developing, he's getting better. It's just how we will judge them, write them off, and then move on. And that's why we don't even look at him or even have a convo for him pushing anywhere past just getting past Mitch. I ain't tripping on it, but I'm like, yo, he's still a good quarterback.
Right now. Like
that's the team.
Kenny's the guy we drafted first round. Like he's the guy. But what I will say about Mason is this: he belongs in the league. I actually think he belongs in the league for the next decade. How old is he right now?
It's like 20,
well, let's say 8 years, 7, 8 years, whatever. Until he turns like 35, 36.
You feel like that. I feel like that. But think about before this game, this offseason when Mason signed back, how everybody talked about him. No, that was not the consensus surrounding Mason. Oh, he's a good player. He could be in this league for a while. Like, he still could play. Nah, they was looking like, bro, why are you here? You should not even be on the roster. You should not be in the league.
Tanner Morgan's just going to beat you out.
And
obviously that's not the case.
How many people said Tanner Morgan? It's like, bro, this is Mason Rudolph. We talk. Mason ain't having good practices. It's like, no. Mason might have a turnover in practice, but Mason is still the third best quarterback on this roster, and it's clear.
It's not even close.
And that was in training camp. We was already seeing that. But because of how Mason has been viewed, they looking for any and every. Oh, yeah, Tanner. I was like, no.
But then at the same time, a lot of people have him over Mitch.
Now
it's
the weird shift,
polarization with Mason.
It's the weird thing right now, bro. It's super weird.
Bro. He belongs in this league because I got to see Kyle Trask play and Wofford play. Okay. Mason is better than both of those guys. And probably whoever else is out there is most teams QB2 and QB3. Like Mason is a solid backup option for sure. Like and this is what I mean when I say he deserves to be in the league. Like he should be a backup for the next 7, 8 years at least. Like we have him as QB3, and that's an elite option for us. And I think Mitch is an elite option for a backup as well.
I'm with you, bro.
We have really good quarterback depth.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, Mason's fine.
I'm with you, bro.
He looks like he knows what he's doing out there.
I'm with you.
Now, can you complain about what he's done in the past in the regular season? Yeah, for sure. I think rightfully so. But now and going forward, he belongs in the league. I don't blame you if you don't want him to be your franchise or your starter,
but you see the expectations were very different. What you just said, belong in the league, third, second quarterback. That's realistic.
Like Charlie Whitehurst and Chase Daniel made career as backup quarterbacks in this league. Mason's better. But
what I'm saying is this though: it's the expectation that you put on it. Yeah. If that's what you're expecting, Mason will do that. If you're expecting a franchise quarterback, now you're gonna feel a different way. That's all it is with him. That's all about how you look at the expectation, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.